Anybody logged in?
Om Gajananam Bhutaganaadisevitam Kapitthajambufalasaarabhakshitam Umasutam Shokavinashakaranam Namami Vigneshwarapaadapankajam Saraswati Namastubhyam Parade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jnananandamayan Devam Nirmalasphatiकाकृतिम् Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Hayagrivam Upasmahe. Namaste. Who are all online today? We are going to read the slokas what we did last week and continue with the new slokas. So we did from sloka number 6 of the Prathama Dashakam and Dvitiya Dashakam 5 slokas we did. Tatte Pratyagra Dharadhara Lalita Kalayavali Kelikaram Lavanyaisyekasaram Sukriti Janatrisham Purna Punyavataram Lakshmi Nishankalila Nilayam Nilayanam Amritasyanda Sandogamanta Shinchanti Sanchintakanam Papuranukalaya Maruta Garanatha Kashtate Srishticheshta Bahutara Bhava Khedavaha Jivabajam Ityevam Purnam Purvam Alochitam Ajita Maya Naiva Madhya Bijane Noche Jiva Katham Va Madhurataramidam Twadvapuschidra Chadram Netrai Shrotraischa Pitva Paramarasa Sudham Bodhipure Rameran Namranam Sannidhatte Satatamapi Purastayin Apyarthan Kaman Ajasram Vitarati Paramananda Sandram Gatimcha Itham Nissesha Labhyo Niravadhika Phala Parijato Haretvam Krudram Tam Shakravati Drumam Abhilashati Vyarthamarthin Arthi Vrajoyam Karunyat Kamamanyam Dadati Khalu Pare Swatmadastvam Viseshat Aishwaryadishate Anye Jagati Parajane Swatmano Api Ishwarastvam Tvayuchairaramanti Pratipada Madhure Chetana Sphita Bhagya Tvam Chatma Rama Eveti Atula Gunaganadhar Shaure Namaste Aishwaryam Shankaradishwara Viniyamanam Vishpatejo Haranam Tejas Samhari Viryam Vimalamapi Yasho Nisprahaischopagitam Anga Sanga Sada Shri Akhila Vidasi Na Kwapite Sangavarta Twadvata Garavasin Murahara Bhagavat Shabda Mukyashrayosi Iti Sriman Ramay Narayaniye Bhagavan Mahimanu Varnanam Nama Prathamam Dashakam Samaptam Bhagavat Varnana Rupam Bhagavat Rupa Varnanam Iti Dvitiyam Dashakam Surya Spardhi Kiritam Urdhvalilakam Prodbhasi Phalantaram Karunya Kulanetram Ardrahasitollasam Sunasa Putam Gandodyan Makarabha Kundalayugam Kanthojvalat Kaustubham Twadrupam Vanamalya Pathala Srivatsadi Prambaje Keyurangada Kankanottama Maharatnanguliyankita Srimad Bahu Chatushka Sangata Gada Shankhari Pankhe Ruham Kanchit Kanchana Kanchi Lanchita Lasat Pitambaralambhinim Alambe Vimalambujat Jyutipadam Murtim Tavartichidam Yatrailokya Mahiyasopi Mahitam Sammohanam Mohanat Kantam Kanti Nidhanatopi Madhuram Madhurya Duryadapi Saundaryottarottaropi Sundarataram त्वद्रूपमाश्चर्यतो अपि आश्चर्यं भुवने न कस्य कुतुकं पुष्णाति विष्णो विभो तत्तादृं मधुरात्मकं तव वपुर्सम्प्राप्य सम्पन्मयी सा देवी परमोत्सुका चिरतरं नास्ते स्वभक्तेष्वपि तेनास्या बत कष्टमच्युत विभो त्वद्रूपमानोज्ञक प्रेमस्थैर्यमया चापलबलात् चापल्यवार्तो वार्तोदभूत् तावकरामणीयक हृतैवेयं परेष्वस्तिरे यस्मिन् अन्यदपि प्रमाणमधुना वक्ष्यामि लक्ष्मीपते ये ध्यानगुणानुकीर्तनरसासक्ता हि भक्ता जनाः तेष्वेषा वसति स्थिरैव दयितप्रस्तावदत्तादरा. That's where we stop, and the next few slokas talks about how the bhakti utpatti varnanam, how the bhakti is created in the minds of the devotees. The first sloka, evam bhuta manognyata navasudha nishyanda sandohanam, evam bhuta manognyata navasudha nishyanda sandohanam twadrupam parachidra sayanamayam चेतोहरं शृण्वतां त्वद्रूपं परच्छिद्रसायनमयं चेतोहरं शृण्वतां सद्य प्रेरयते मतिं मदयते रोमाञ्चयति अङ्गकं सद्य प्रेरयते मनो मतिं मदयते रोमाञ्चयति अङ्गकं व्यासिञ्च्यत्यपि शीतबाष्प बिसरैर् आनंद मूर्छोद्भवैः व्यासिञ्चित्यपि सिञ्चयत्यपि शीतबाष्प बिसरैर् आनंद मूर्छोद्भवैः. In this sloka, Bhattatri speaks how a devotee reacts. Okay, evam bhuta manognya tanava sudha ta navasudha siddhyachanda sandogatam. It is whenever we see you, it is always the new nectar flowing from your beautiful murti, and this is the Parachidra Sayana Swarupam, that is the Parabrahma Swarupam, Chetoharam, and it is very attractive to the manas, by the mind and the heart. That is your Twadrupam, that kind of Rupam you have. Shunvatam Matim Sadhyaha Prayayate. The moment people listen to about your qualities or your beauty, immediately their mind is captivated by that, and then prerayate, madayate, and also it becomes very happy. All the other things will give only transient happiness, but your rupa varnana, your rupa lavanyam, when somebody hears it, immediately their mind is attracted and makes it very happy. Angam romanchayati, angakam romanchayati. People can realize there is horripilation. The hand, there is a hair standing on the ends, that they can experience, and then that is how they experience your beauty, enjoy your beauty, and then ananda murchodbhavaihi. And above all this, they shed ananda bashpa. So there is a difference between ananda bashpa and the regular ashru. Ashru is always hot. When you dukkha ashru, that is when we are crying out of our misery or grief, the tears will roll with some warmth in it. There is some ushnata in it. But when the devotee or anybody experiences that what we call the Paramananda Anandam, Premanandam and Paramanandam, immediately you can see the ashru, the bashpam flowing down with coolness. It becomes Shita Bashpa Bisaraihi. It is not Ushna Bashpa, it is Shita Bashpa. The cool tears roll down their cheeks, and they will not be able to control that. That is how, so it has become Vyasinchati. Vyasinchati means completely drenches their clothes even. To that extent they become engrossed in your beauty. So like that it is always enjoyable to see your beauty all the time. That is how it is described in your rupam. So the first time they listen, they will get attracted. Second time they listen, they will, even at the first time, they can feel the romancham, they can feel the bashpam, everything will come to them just by listening to the Ananda shedding, that is Amrita shedding, that is the nectar flowing rupam what you have. And that is only the Parabrahma Swarupam. I am going to read the sloka. Evam Evam Bhuta Manognyata Navasudha Nishyanda Sandoganam Twadrupam Parachidrasayanam Chetoharam Shrunvatam Sadhya Prerayate Matim Madayate, makes their mati, their buddhi immediately very happy. Romanchayati Angakam Vyasinchati Api Shita Bhashpa Bisaraihi Anandamurchodbhavaihi. That's sloka number 6. Sloka number 7. Evam bhutatayahi bhaktyabhihito yogasa yogadvayat karma jnanamayat brishottaramataro yogishwarair giyate saundaryeka rasatmake tvayi khalu prema prakarshatmika bhaktir nishramameva vishwapurushaihi labhya ramavallabha evam bhutatayahi bhaktyabhihito yogassa yogadvayat karma jnanamayat Brishottaramataro Yogishwarair Giyate Saundaryeka Rasatmake Tvayi Khalu Prema Prakarshatmika Bhaktir Nishramameva Vishwa Purushaihi Labhya Ramavallabha. But the 3 addresses, O Lakshmi Kanta Ramavallabha, you are in this manner. Okay, this is your beauty and this is how the bhakti has to come. This is a yoga. Bhakti is a kind of a yoga. Okay, bhakti abhihita. What we call bhakti, it is a kind of a yoga. And how it is different from the karma jnana yoga dvayat? How is it different from karma jnana? Okay, it is totally different from karma jnana. People, some of the people are karma yogis and they will do the karma all the time. And they will, through the karma, they will try to find the Parabrahma Swarupam, which will take a long time. Jnana means not everybody will get the jnana very quickly. Bhakti is the easiest marga. Okay, that is why it is Brishottamataraha. Brishottamataraha means the best possible way to reach your pada is the bhakti. And this is vouchsafed or what we call it is approved by Yogishwaraihi Giyate. Vyasa, Ambarisha, all the Parama Bhagavatam, the list which starts from Prahlada, Narada, Parashara, Pundarika, Vyasa, Ambarisha, Shuka, Shaunaka, Bhishma, Dalbhyam. All these devotees, how did they all study all the scriptures and other things? No. Prahlada did not know, he knew only your Om Namo Narayanaya. And Dhruva did not know any shastras, he did just only the Nama Bhajanam. So, only if they have the bhakti, they can reach your pada compared to karma yoga and jnana yoga. And then this is the Saundarya Eka Rasatmaka. And this bhakti alone will bring the devotees near you, near your beauty, and the love, affection what they can shed on you. That's what he is asking. Vishwa Purushaihi Bhaktihi Nishramamyeva Labhya Kalu, they can easily attain without any shrama, without any bodily pain or anything. They can just do the bhakti. This is easily obtainable by all the Vishwa Purushas. Isn't that true? That's how, that kind of bhakti only I am also looking for. It's going to say in the later slokas, that kind of bhakti I want. So many devotees in Maharashtra also, they did not go to any school, they did not study anything. They showed the pureness of their bhakti. Bhakti alone took them near, or Bhagavan came to their house also. The Pundarika story, Bhagavan came to his house to give his darshanam, because he was devoted to Bhagavan in that way. So he himself came down. That is how this shloka has been explained. Yevam bhutataya hi bhakti abhihito yogaha saha yogadvayat karma jnanamayat brishottamataro yogishwarairgiyate saundarya ekarasatmake tvayi kalu prema prakarshatmika bhaktihi nishramameva vishvapurushaihi labhya ramavallabha. So he is asking a question to Krishna. Is it not easy to obtain by all the people, irrespective of any religion, any caste, any creed, or any knowledge or any degrees what they hold? Bhakti is the only thing which is easily attainable by everyone. Continuing the 8th sloka. Nishkamam niyata swadharma charanam yad karma yoga bidham tad duretyati palam tado yadaupanishada jnanopalabhyam punaha tattva vyaktataya sudurgamataram chittasya tasmat vibho tvat prematmaka bhaktireva satatam swadiyasi shreyasi nishkamam niyata swadharma charanam yat karma yoga vidham tad duretya palam yadaupanishada jnanopalabhyam punaha tattva vyaktataya durgamataram chittasya tasmat vibho tvat prematmaka bhaktireva satatam swadiyasi shreyasi. Again he continues to talk about the bhakti. The karma yoga vidam. What we saw, what is bhakti yoga, how the bhakta reacts. What is karma yoga? If you karma yoga you are doing, you are supposed to do nishkama karma yoga, as it is depicted in Bhagavad Gita. You should not expect any result for them. Niyata swadharma charanam. That is what it calls swadharma. Do your duty, but do not expect anything. Karmanyeva adhikaraha te ma phaleshu kadachana. You cannot expect anything, any result from your the karmas. So that you have to understand first. But dureti palam. After you practice this nishkamya karma yogam, it will give result after a long time. You have to keep on doing the karma, and you have to practice that mind not to expect the result. Then the result will come after some time. Aupanishada jnanopalabhyam. Okay, I am going to study Vedanta and Upanishad and other things, and that also, it will also give palan after some time. And for some minds, it is not easily reachable. Chittasya sudurgamataram. For some minds, the study of Vedanta and all easily not attainable. So Vibho, tvat prematmaka bhakti eva. The affectionate bhakti what a person has, satatam swadiyasi. It is always enjoyable. It has a ruchi, what we call nama ruchi. The more you chant the name of the nama, okay, it will always, it's a happy that you are always enjoying something, okay, and it is shreyasi. That is the best marga what I can tell you. That is how it has to be connected. Connected to that. So you have to it has to be connected in that way. With the best possible way is the prematmaka. Tvat prematmaka bhakti eva. It has to have the affectionate bhakti, not the I'm attracted to Krishna. The words alone will not help. It has to connect from the heart to the mind, and it has to come to you. In that way, that becomes ruchi. It becomes enjoyable, and it is shreyasi. It's the best possible way to reach your thing. Nishkamam niyata swadharma charanam yat karma yoga bidam tat duretya phalam yeda upanishada jnanopalabhyam punaha tattva vyaktadaya sudurgamataram chittasya tasmat vibho त्वत्प्रेमात्मक भक्तिरेव सततं स्वाधीयसी श्रेयसी. Okay. The ninth sloka continues. Atyayasakaraani karma patalani acharya niryanmalaha bodhe bhakti pate atava apyuchitatam ayanti kim tavata क्लिष्ट्वा तर्कपथे परं तव वपुः ब्रह्माख्यम अन्ये पुनः चित्तार्द्रत्वमृते विचिन्त्य बहुभिः सिद्ध्यन्ति जन्मान्तरैः. अत्यायासकराणि कर्मपटलानि आचर्य निर्यन्मलाः बोधे भक्तिपते अथवा अपि उचितताम् आयान्ति किं तावता क्लिष्ट्वा तर्कपथे परं तव वपुः ब्रह्माख्य मन्ये पुनः चित्तार्द्रत्वमृते विचिन्त्य बहुभिः सिद्ध्यन्ति जन्मान्तरैः. Again this sloka says atyayasa karani, with all shrama, with all, you have to really do a lot of hard work for karma patalani honor acharya. We have to do nitya karma, naimitya karma, all the karma samuha, groups of activities have to be done with labor, with lot of effort to that. Then niryan malaha, and through that doing the karma all the time, the mala, that is the impurities of the mind, are slowly removed. Okay, and then bodhe, and then jnana, through the jnana yoga also, this is what will happen. The process is very slow. Through the karma, you have to understand and then do the karma without any expecting any result. That human mind is not going to allow that to happen very quickly. By practice, by abhyasa, by shrama, by hard labor, hard efforts, only we can do that. But even in the jnana yoga, we can at least one book, if you memorize, if you know very well, Bhagavad Gita or anything you know very well, you can talk about Bhagavan. You know who is Bhagavan at least. And athava bhakti pate api. Even bhakti marga also, people get the adhikara. Adhikara means immediately they will be able to relate to the Parabrahma Swarupam, at least to some percentage. Okay? But anye punah, there are other people, and chittardratvam rite, without the mind becoming wet. Ardratvam means, they in the Tamil will say it is not melting at all. Their mind or the heart is not at all heart rending or heart melting. That is not happening at all. Tarkapate Krishtva. They always go with the Vedanta Shastra, and they will be arguing, they will listen to the arguing, everything will happen. And finally they will understand, oh, this is what is Brahma. Okay? But is it not easy? Tava vapuhu vichintya. Okay? And these jnana marga karma yoga and all, they have to come back. Punarapi jaranam, punarapi maranam. They have to come back for janmantaraihi. Many janmas they have to take to understand your Parabrahma Swarupam. Whereas your Rupam vichintya, when they do the bhakti to you, it is easy to obtain this moksha siddhi. It is the easiest way compared to jnana marga and karma marga, which takes a longer time, and it is not easily attainable by everyone. So this is the easiest way I find. So that is what he is trying to bring it out, and then he is going to ask Krishna to endow that kind of bhakti. Reading. Atyayasa karani karma patalani acharya niryanmalaha bodhe bhakti pate atava api uchitatam आयांति किं तावता क्लिष्ट्वा तर्कपथे परं तव वपुः ब्रह्माख्यमन्ये पुनः चित्तार्द्रत्वम् अमृते विचिन्त्य बहुभिः सिद्ध्यन्ति जन्मान्तरैः. श्लोक नंबर 10 of the द्वितीय दशकम्. त्वद्भक्तिस्तु कथा रसामृत झरी निर्मज्जनेन स्वयं सिद्ध्यन्ति विमल प्रबोध पदवीम् अक्लेशतस्तन्वती सद्य सिद्धिकरी जयत्ययि विभो सैवास्तु मे त्वत्पद प्रेम प्रौढ़ि रसार्द्रता द्रुततरम वातालयाधीश्वर. So he is going to pray to that Guruvayurappan, Vatalayadhishwara. You are the Ishvara of the Vatalaya, Guruvayur Kshetram. Vibho, Ayi Vibho, oh Prabhu, what I am asking you, Tvad Bhakti hi tu. The bhakti what a person places in you, Katha Rasamrita Jari Nirmajjanena. How does it happen? By constantly listening to your Katha Amritam, all the stories told by many people, the Puranikas, the texts, whatever they are talking, and one has to immerse himself in that Amrita Pravaha. Amrita Jari, Amrita Pravaha, you have to immerse into the Katha Rasamritam. Keep on listening about Bhagavad Gunam, Satsangam, Bhagavad Gunam. What does even Krishna Leela is very famous. Krishna's Dautyam from Pandavas to Kaurava. That is a famous. Anything what you did, or Rama did, or Vamana did, or Narasimha did, by listening to Bhagavad Gunam in any avataram, Nirmajjanena, you have to equip yourself that you will find a good Amrita Sagara, the Kathamrita Sagara, where people are talking about Bhagavad Gunam. You have to go and immerse yourself very often. And then, Swayam Siddhyanti. By itself, without your knowing, without our understanding, there's Vimala Prabodha Padavi. The Nirmala Jnana will automatically come to you. Akleshataha Tanvati. Without any shrama. What you have to do is you have to be in the right place at the right time. The satsanga, and listen to that and keep your mind open and absorb it as much as you can. So, without any akleshataha, without any shrama, you can easily attain this. And you need not wait for many janmas. Sadhyaha siddhikari. In this janma itself, it will be obtainable. Siddhikari means it is obtainable. Jayati, and it's going to bring you the success also by building that. Hey Vatalaya Adhishwara, hey Guruvayurappa, what I am asking, Sa refers to that bhakti, Tvat Pada Prema Praudi Rasardrata Eva. I want you to create that kind of bhakti which will always enjoy your pada with prema, atishaya prema, excessive affection, and that is the rasa, the essence which is flowing from your feet, and it is always making my bhakti, it is a ripe bhakti, it is not just great, but the bhakti has to ripe. Okay, it says ardhrata means it should have that moisture, the moisture laden fruit kind of a thing. That bhakti drutataram kalu va astu, may drutataram astu, bring it to me as early as possible. I don't want to wait for many janmas. Even in this janma, that kind of bhakti, a person who can get by listening to your Bhagavad Gunam and engrossing himself, or what we call immersing himself in the Amrita Sagara of your Kathamrita, in that itself we will bhakti will become without them realizing. Swayam Siddhyanti, that kind of bhakti has to come to me as soon as possible. Please, what we call, approve that kind of bhakti to me. So, Tvad Bhakti tu Katha Rasamrita Jari Nirmajjanena Swayam Siddhyanti Vimala Prabodha Padavi Akleshatastanvati Sadhya Siddhikari Jayati Ayi Vibho Saivastu me Tvat Pada Prema Praudi Rasardhrata Drutataram Vatalayadhishwara. So that kind of bhakti only I am praying. So it concludes, Iti Sriman Narayane Bhagavad Rupa Varnanam Bhakti Utpatti Varnanam Cheti Dvitiyam Dashakam Sampurnam. So we are moving on to the Tritiyam Dashakam. It is Bhakta Swarupa Varnanam. Okay, how the Bhaktas react once they get into that correct bhakti. marga, what are the qualifications a person can get and how the others can find they are the true bhaktas. Okay, those are explained here in these slokas. Sloka number 1, Dashakam Tritiyam. Patanto namani pramada bhara sindho nipatitaha smaranto rupam te varada kathayanto gunakathaha charanto ye bhaktaha tvayi khalu ramante paramam amunaham dhanyan manye samadhigata sarvabhilashitan. Okay, patanto namani pramada bhara sindhau nipatitaha smaranto rupam te varada kathayanto gunakathaha charanto ye bhaktas tvayi khalu ramante paramam anuham dhanyan manye. Okay, amunaham dhanyan manye samadhigata sarvabhilashitan. He is addressing Varada, one person who grants all the wishes. Okay, Varada, te namani patantah. The people are chanting your names. They are doing the kirtana of your names. And tadrupam smarantah. And they remember your beautiful saundarya rupam, mangala rupam, auspicious rupam. And pramada bhara sindhu nipatitaha. And they have plunged into the Ananda Sagara. And then gunakataha katayantaha. They are exchanging the Bhagavad Gunakatha. You know how Krishna did this, Krishna did that, Rama did this. They always exchange the Gunakatha, the what we call the qualities which are found in your kathas. They are always talking Kathayantaha. They are talking among themselves. And then Charantaha. And then they move anywhere without any fear, because they are not controlled by anyone. When the Amrit, they are already immersed in the Ananda Sagara, ye bhaktaha, though, and charantaha, they don't want to belong to one house. They want to move about and talk about you all the time. Okay, so charantaha, they freely go anywhere. They are not stopped anywhere. And then ye bhaktaha, that kind of devotees, tvayu khalu ramante, they enjoy you and you only, nothing else. Like, as I told you, any bhakta, they will find even in a leaf, the color of the leaf, the megha, the cloud, anywhere. And like Bharatiyar sang, Kakaichara, even in the crow's feathers, he saw the Nandalala. The Bharatiyar saw Krishna in that trees, green trees, he found his Krishna. So wherever we turn, they will find your Rupa all the time. Samadhi Gata Sarvabhilashitan, and they are endowed with or blessed with all the abhishtas, whatever they desire, everything come to them on their own. Amun Param Agam Dhanyan Manye. That those categories of bhaktas only, I really consider very, very fortunate people. Not people who are counting the saris, jewelry or money or anything. People who are talking about you, saying your name and listening to your gunakathas and charantaha, spreading the bhakti everywhere and among themselves, and they are not interested in all the material mundane things, and but they will get everything on their own. No, they did not go ask for it, it will come to them. Sarvabhishta samadhigata, they have attained all the abhishtas, all their necessities, everything has come, they are filled with that. So, and they only enjoy your rupam, your namam, your katha, everything belonging to you only. So they don't want to belong anywhere in that way. So that kind of bhaktas, I really consider they are all very, very fortunate. So that's how Bhattatri talks about the bhaktas. So bhakta swarupa varnanam, how the bhaktas are going to act once they are the true bhaktas. These are the things they will do. Okay. Patanto namani pramada bhara sindau nipatitaha smaranto rupam te varada katayanto gunakatha charanto ye bhakta tvahi kalu ramante paramam amunagam dhanyan manye samadhigata sarvabhilashitan. Sloka number 2. Gadakklishtam kashtam tava charana seva rasabhare api anasaktam chittam bhavati bata Vishnu kuru dayam. Bhavat padam bhoja smarana rasiko nama nivahan aham gayam gayam kuhachana vivatsyami vijane. Gadat klishtam kashtam tava charana seva rasabhare api anasaktam chittam bhavati bhata Vishnu kuru dayam. Bhavat padam bhoja smarana rasiko nama nivahan aham gayam gayam kuhachana vivatsyami vijane. Okay. Gada klishtam chittam. My chitta, my mind is overpowered by klishtam. Many worries, many grief-stricken things, troublesome incidents, events. It is always happening to my mind. But tava charana seva rasabhare, okay, api, even if I do the bhakti towards your feet, tava charana seva rasabhare, I get real happiness by bowing down to you and singing your praise at your nama. But there sometimes even that bhakti anasaktam bhavati, it becomes not connected to you at all, because these worries dominate my mind, and even if I want to do something to you, the bhakti what I want to do you, it is not going towards that. Bhata kashtam, it is why is this happening to me? Hey Vishnu, dayam kuru, please show mercy on me. Tava bhavat padam bhoja smarana rasika, I should become a rasika, an enjoyer, a bhokta of your enjoying your feet and your dhyan. I must do the dhyanam, thinking about your feet and your beauty and all those things. Please, and I should have more desire towards that only. So, dayam kuru, please show me mercy, and nama nivahan gayam gayam, and I should be singing your name. Gayam gayam means keep on singing your name. Kuhachana vijane, and I should be in a ekanta sthanam. Vijane, there are no people around me. I should be able to do at least once a day in my life. That will take me places. Okay? Kuhachana vijane vivatsyami. I want to live in such a place where there are no people, no bothering things. I should sit in one place and sing your nama all the time. And also, we have to become a rasika of your padam bhoja, your lotus feet. And for that, you have to show me mercy on me, so that I will be able to do that, because without Bhagavad Kripa, we cannot even think about him, talk about him, say about him, and listen to his nama, katha. So unless he blesses us, probably if we are taken 1% of bhakti or 1% of punyam what we have done, then we will do all these things. So imagine about the great bhaktas, how much devotion they would have shown without considering their own life or their own family or anything. They all had families, but the mind was going towards Bhagavan only. They did their responsibilities. That doesn't mean that we can just shed off everything and then go away. That is not going to happen. We have to do our responsibility, but at least in one birth, we have to pray that we should be chanting the names and singing the praise and enjoy that beauty and be with God all the time. Gadaklishtam kashtam tava charana seva rasabhare api anasaktam chittam bhavati bhata Vishnu kurudayam bhavat padam bhoja smarana rasiko nama nivanagam gayam gayam kuhachana vivatsyami vijane. To some place I should go and do the dhyanam in total silence. That's what he is asking. Sloka number 3. Kripate jata chet kimiva nahi labhyam tanubritam madiya kleshaugha prashamana dasha nama kiyati. न के लोके अस्मिन् निशमयि शोकाभिरहिताः त्वद्भक्ता मुक्ताः सुखगतिमसक्ता विदधे. कृपा ते जाता चेत् किमिव न हि लभ्यं तनुभृतां मदीय क्लेशौघ प्रशमन दशा नाम कियति. न के लोके अस्मिन् अनिशमयि शोकाभिरहिताः भवद्भक्ताः मुक्ताः सुखगतिम् असक्ता विदधते. So he says, hey kripa, tava kripa, te kripa, your mercy, your grace, your anugraha, jata chet. If that comes to us, what will happen is, it will, tanu brita, those who have the sharira, tanu is the word for sharira. If people who have sharira, and if for them your kripa comes to them, kim iyam hi nalabhyam, what they cannot achieve, what they cannot get in this world. Okay? What can they not get in this world? What they cannot achieve. Why? Madiya kleshauga prashamana dasha nama kiyati. And all this klesha auga means groups of klesha, groups of troubles which are there in me. It will be kiyati dasha nama, prashamana dasha nama kiyati. How come will not be destroyed? For you, it is very easy. One kshana, if you look at me, one moment, fraction of a second, if you look at me, all my troubles will completely be destroyed. Okay? Asmin loke bhavat bhaktaha. In this world, your own bhaktas, ke anisham. How many of them, anisham, always, shokabhirahitaha, muktaha. Okay? They are completely without any dukkha, no shoka for them, and they are all free. They are all moving about free. Asaktaha sukhagatim. And they are not attached to anything. Sukhagatim, they move on their own. These are all happening. Na bidade. And then, but they cannot, they are moving about anywhere, but nothing has happened in this world. I am seeing still this trouble around me. Why is this happening? That's a question. Okay, when you look at the bhaktaha, okay, that is, how many of your devotees are without shoka rahitaha, and they are all jivan muktas, and they don't get attached to anything, and they just move about, and then they want to do that, but they are pulled by some kleshas. Still it is happening. So why is that? He is asking a question right now. I see so many bhaktas. They want to be free. They don't want to get attached. They want to sing your praise. But these kleshas are pulling them back. So what I want is your kripa. For one kshana, one small moment, fraction of a second, if you look at us, these things will go away. And so we can expend our time in your kirtana. So he is finding a reason not to do, but he is going to say, we cannot be pushed down by those kleshas. We have to devote time to make our mind pure, or remove the mala, the impurities all the time. The simplest way is what Prahlada did and Dhruva did. That's all we can do in the Kali Yuga. Nama Sankirtanam is the best way. Keep on chanting any nama which is easy for you, and then you can get the moksha without making your body suffer all these things. Okay? The sloka. Kripate jata chet kimiva nahi labhyam tanumritam madiya kleshauga prashamana dasha nama kiyati na ke loke asmin anisham ayi shokabhirahitaha bhavat bhaktaha muktaha sukha asakta vidadate. Then he brings up the other comparisons. Muni praudha rudha jagati khalu गूढात्मगतयो भवत्पादाम्बोज स्मरणविरुजो नारदमुखाः चरन्तीश स्वैरं सतत परिनिर्भातपरचित् सदानन्दाद्वैत प्रसर परिमग्नाः किमपरम्. He is asking, hey Isha, Jagati Rudaha. In this Jagati, in this world, there are very famous people. Okay? Gudatma Gataya. And they will go incognito. Nobody can understand whether they are moving. They are using their Manogati and Atma Jnana. And they move about in the world, but others cannot find out. Okay? They have that Shakti. Gudatma Gati means secretly, incognito, they can move around. Why? Bhavat Padamboja Smarana Virujaha. Because they are thinking about your Padara Vinda all the time. Their Tunba, their Sukha, their Dukkhas are completely removed. So they move about even among us. Narada Pramukaha Muni Praudaha. That's how Narada and other Muni Sreshtas. Satata Paranirbhata Parachit Sadanandardvata. They will be able to present themselves anywhere they like. And they can be in any place. And because they have enjoyed your Sachidananda Swarupa. And they are in the Advaita Pravaha. They don't differentiate you and they. They are merged in you, and so Sveram Charanti. They don't have any botherations, no worries at all. They just move about. That is how Aparam Kim. What else they want? That's how the Muni Sreshtas and the great sages have shown their bhakti, and they have realized you in your Sachidananda Swarupa, and their thought is always centered on your Tava Padamboja. So they don't have any dukkha in this world. Okay? And they have seen, they see Sachidananda wherever they go. And so, without any worry, they just move about in all the worlds. They can move anytime, every day, everywhere, every time, anytime, anywhere they can present themselves. That is the capacity they get. More than that, what do they need? Right? Without buying the ticket, without waiting for visa, they just go about anywhere. That's how your bhaktas will act. Muni Praudha Rudaha Jagati. Famous people. Many people come and go, and many of us cannot identify those people. A great bhakta will be living next door, but we may not know him, because they always try to maintain a low key, low profile. They don't want to show off. Okay, so, and they will always try to go like this, like Narada and other stations, they get that thing. And what is their main qualification? Bhavat Padamboja Smarana Virujaha. They are completely deep rooted in your Padamboja Smarana. They always think about your Padaravinda. So, there is no dukkha for them at all. And like Narada and other great sages, they move about anywhere in the world. More than that, what do they need? That's a question. Muni Praudha Rudha Jagati Khalu Gudatmagatayo Bhavat Padamboja Smarana Virujo Narada Mukha Charantisha Swairam Satata Parinirbhata Parachit Sadanandadvaita Prasara Parimagna Kimaparam. Then Sloka number 5, he is making Bhakti Prarthana, prayer to the Bhakti, how to get that Bhakti. The Sloka starts, Bhavat Bhakti Spitha Bhavatu Mama Saiva Prashamayet Asesha Kleshaugam Nakalu Hridi Sandeha Kanika Nachet Vyasasyoktis Tava Cha Vachanam Naigama Vacho Bhaven Mithya Rathya Purusha Vachana Prayamakilam. So, this is our next sloka which says, Bhavat Mama Bhavat Bhakti Spitha Bhavatu. Whatever little bhakti I have towards you, Krishna, Spitha, that should be completely fulfilled bhakti. Paripurna bhakti, I should show you. Because that bhakti, what will happen is prashamayet. Ashesha klesham augam prashamayet. All the kleshas, all our miseries and troubles, everything will be completely eradicated, uprooted completely. Hridi sandeha kanika nakalu. In this thought that your bhakti, the bhakti what I am showing towards you will completely remove everything, in that thought I have no doubt at all. Na sandeha kanika, not even a speck of doubt I have. Okay? Na chet vyasasya uktihi tava vachanam naigama vachaha cha akilam. What Vyasa told to all his disciples and what you have told in your Bhagavad Gita, Bhakti Yoga, the 12th chapter of Bhakti Yoga talks about Bhakti Guna and who's the dearest Bhakta to Bhagavan. He is giving some qualities, what all he will be. He will not be bothered about Ushna or Shita. He will not be bothered about Tulya, Ninda, Stuti, Vairam. Any person who praises a person, he will keep calm. If a person rebukes him, abuses him with his word, he will remain calm. Those are the qualities of the true Bhakta. So you can just read the Bhakti Yoga, the 20 slokas of Bhagavad Gita, and that's why he says, Tava Vachanam. What you have told in Bhagavad Gita, Naikma Vachaha, and also the Vedic thing, everything, Ratya Purusha Vachanam Prayam. If that is not true, what I have told, without any doubt, all the kleshas will be removed by showing bhakti towards you. If that is not happening to anyone, in that way, your Vyasa's words, your words, and also the Vedic assurances, what they all declare, that become like a mad person walking on the road. Ratya Purusha, some person walking on the road saying something which will not make sense to anyone. Mithya bhavet, then everything will become mithya. Everything will become untruth. So that is how we have to show our bhakti. The more bhakti we show, our slowly. If we show 0.5 or 0.25 klesha will be removed. We cannot assure, if you don't even show anything, kleshas can be removed. That is not going to happen at all. Bhagavan is also a great vyapari. If you do something to me, I will also help you. In that way only he will try to attract we all, as all. Okay? So, bhavat bhaktihi spitha bhavatu mama saiva prashamayet asesha kleshaugam nakhalu hridi sandeha kanika nachet vyasasyoktihi tavacha vachanam naigamavacho bhaven mitya ratya purusha vachanam prayamakilam. It will become just some blabbering man who is walking on the road. That cannot happen, because the bhakti will reduce the kleshas. Then he moves on next. Bhavat bhaktihi tavat pramukha madura tvad guna rasat kimapi arudha chet akila paritapa prashamani punaschante swante vimala paribodaya bodayamilam mahan anandadvaitam dishati milan mahan anandadvaitam dishati kimata prarthayam aparam. Okay, Bhagavad bhaktihi tavat, indeed the bhakti what I keep with you, tvad guna rasat, because listening to your Bhagavad guna, the rasa, the amrita which comes by listening to it, pramukha madura, even in the beginning it will taste very sweet. That sweetness keep on increasing, it is not decreasing at all. Okay, kimapi arudha chet akila paritapam prashamani. Then if it is slowly it grows, kimapi arudha, slowly it grows day by day, all tapas will be completely uprooted. Punaha ante swante, and then at the end, what happens in the hridaya is vimala paribodayodaya milan mahanandadvaitam, and the hridaya becomes completely nirmala, and then we get the jnana and from that jnana Brahmananda, and then automatically the Advaita, you and I will become one. That is what Dishati, that is what it gives. Ataf Param, more than that, Pratyakim, what else we can pray? What else we cannot produce a list of things, I want all these mundane things. When you show the bhakti, when the klesha is completely removed and slowly it grows madhura. Already the initial stage itself is madhura. It becomes madhura tara, madhura tama. It becomes superlative sweetness in that. And slowly, okay, finally in the hridaya what happens is nirmala jnanodaya. The jnana udaya happens, and then the Brahmananda comes and Advaita Amrita. Advaita Ardhvam. That also becoming one with the God will also happen. Ataf Param, more than this, Pratyakim, what can we pray to God? When we get this the big bonus, why should we pray for something else? Reading Bhagavad Bhaktihi Tavat Pramukha Madhura Tvad Guna Rasat Kimapyarudha Chet Akila Paritapa Prashamani Punaschante Swante Vimala Paribodha Dayamila Milam Mahananda Dvaitam Dishati Kimatah Pratyamaparam Kimatah Pratyamaparam. Sloka number 7. Vidhuya kleshan me kuru charana yugmam dhritarasam Bhavat kshetra praptau karamapi chate pujana vidhau Bhavan murtyaloke nayanam atate pada dulasi parigrhane granam shravanam che charu charite. Okay. So, what do you do? Once you kleshan vidhuya, once you remove all my kleshas, charana yugmam, my 2 feet, automatically bhavat kshetra praptau. They somehow come to your temples. Bhavat kshetra prapta. Okay. And then karam apichayate pujana vidam. And then the hands automatically do puja to you. Then bhavan murtya loke granam te nayanam atha nayanam. My eyes enjoy murtya loke, looking at your murti all the time. Okay. What do my granam? Granam means what do I, my nose does is pada dulasi parigrane. It enjoys the sweet and the excellent smell of tava pada tulasi. Tulasi, the tulasi patram which is offered to your thing. Shravanam charu charite. So my ears are happy. They become filled with rasa by listening to your beautiful charita. Charita, your katha, your charitra, dhrita rasam kuru. So, all these things will happen by your kripa. So, dhrita rasam kuru. It should have the rasa, the bhakti always with me. So, once we go into that marga, when the kleshas slowly go, automatically my 2 feet go to your kshetram, my 2 hands do the puja, but 2 eyes enjoy the Mangala Vigraha, and the nasika enjoys, the nose enjoys the granam, the smelling of the pada tulasi, and the shravanam, my ears enjoy your Bhagavad Gunam. So this is completely dhrita rasam. It is, I am held in that rasa, that amrita rasa. That's all I need. What else I need? Okay. Vidhuya kleshan me kuru charana yugmam dhrita rasam bhavat kshetra praptau karamapi cha te pujana vidhau bhavan murtya loke nayanam athate pada tulasi parigrane granam shravanamapi te charu charite. Sloka number 8. Prabhutadi vyadhi prasaba chalite mamaka hridi twadiyam tadrupam paramarasa chidrupa mudiyat udanchat romancho galita bahu harshashru nivaho yatha vismayarsam durupashama pida paribhavan. Okay, what all happens to the total bhakta, 100% bhakta? Prabhutadi vyadi. Okay, Prabhuta adi vyadi. Prabhuta adi means whatever kleshas, whatever troubles, whatever mana vyakulam, the agitations in the mind, and vyadi, diseases. Okay, and also prasabha chalite. This mind is completely torn between all these things and become completely helpless. At that time, mamaka hridi, in my paramarasa tvadrupam tvadiyam, when I implore, when I think about your Satchidananda Swarupa in my mind, it has to come very quickly. That is the prayer he puts to Krishna. And how should I react to it? Udancha romanchaha. The body should horripilate. The hair should stand on the end. Galita bahu harshasru nivahaha. And I should shed ananda bhashpa. Drupa Shama, Pida Paribhavan. Because all the dukkhas have been removed from me means, then I should react in that way. I should haripulate and also shed Ananda Bhashpa. And how I can completely forget all the kleshas, all the problems what I have been facing, what I'm facing, what I have faced, what I have been facing, what I will face, everything. Completely this mind has been tossed with all these things. But the moment I think your Rupam should come to me, even for that we need the Bhagavat Anugraha. Okay? Tad Rupam Udiyat. It should come, it should rise in my mind. The moment I close and think about you, that Rupam should come to my mind. Otherwise, I will not be able to react, I will not be able to forget all these things. You will make me forget, and the moment I think that kind of bhakti, I should be engrossed. Okay, that is the thing. Prabhutadi, vyadi, prasabha chalite, mamaka hridi, twadiyam tadrupam, paramarasa chidrupamudiyat, udanchat romancho, galita bahu harsha srunivaho, yatha vismayarsam, durupa shamapida paribhavan. So, that's all. So I'm going to stop here. It's past an hour. We started late by 10 minutes, so we have crossed 10 more minutes. I know you are all busy with other activities. So I will stop here at the 8th sloka of the Dashakam, Tritiyam Dashakam, and we will recite all these slokas next class, and then continue with the 2 slokas, and then we will, after this, we will do the Prathama Skanda, that is the first Skanda of Bhagavatam will be done by after 3 Dashakas. We are going into Chaturtham Dashakam. We will see what all he has to say there. Some slokas are very short. The meter will not be this long. So we'll be able to finish it Bhagavat Anugrahayana by 50 classes as we planned, or however he takes. We will go along with that. Kalyanarupaya kalau jananam Kalyanadhatre karunasudhabde Kambadi divyayudha satkaraya Bhatalayadhisha namo namaste Narayana 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 Narayanetyadi Jabad Piruchai Bhaktai Sada Purna Paripalayatvam Swataila Samsevaka Roga Hartre Bhatalayadisha Namo Namaste Narayana 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 Narayana. Kshamyatam. So next week I will try to operate the Zoom in the correct way. I should know the technicalities maybe. So anyhow, we will have the Skype also, and I will try to make a group with this, and then I will try to call everyone. Please send in your request in the Skype, your name clearly, so that I'll be able to make a group and connect you all in the same group. Namaste, Sumadhyanam, Dhanyavadam, Punarmilama.